what really happens behind the screens. I will take you step-by-step instructions of how I create these very good episodes for your entertainment. Empire24453 is bringing you additional one-off cut video of how I edit my videos in a very good explanation step-by-step point, and I will explain in details of all the following programs I use and the following steps that I take to create these good videos for you guys to watch on YouTube. This is a learning curve for some of you reviewers out there, and this is a learning curve, or not just a learning curve, but some answers that our people are looking for regarding what kind of programs and things that I do. So I hope you enjoy this good detailed video, and I will explain in details of how I actually do this. So first thing I always do, which is the funniest part of them all, is the actual recording of the gameplay. In this case I will be editing one of my most favourable gameplays episodes they are, which is Grand Theft Auto 5 Bayside of Urgent Service Claim. So in this case I already have my raw footage recorded to my locations where the raw footage are saved. In this case I used Fraps to record GTA. Fraps is well-known recording software, and some of you guys, or most of you guys, know what Fraps are anyway. Fraps can be free or cracked version. I've got a cracked version at the moment. The second recording program I use, which I use for the most of the time for random gaming wise, for like other gaming like Eurotrack and other things, is Miller's Action. Miller's Action is the most recommended program that I recommended for you guys to use. Will be in the description. Miller's Action has the option to record many ways: desktop, gaming, even facecam or Skype. Miller's Action has a way to record auto to its separate track, and Action has the option to do live streaming. For example, you can use that for live stream Twitch, and it's a very good program, and it has so much features. Compared to Fraps, it's only got two lots of set recording mode, where Miller Action has a bit better 5. So I recommended you checking out Miller's Action in the description. It's not a free version. You can have a trial version, but no, it's not currently free version. I'm currently using Miller's Action to record my editing progress for this video. Once the raw footage has fully finished, I'll go through and check the raw footage for any little bit of errors, and sometimes I'm like, oh fuck this game's got texture loss and all this stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, I use a program which is a very free program, and it's a very good program. The name starts with a V or something, but it'll be in the description. You can see it right on your screen. What I do with this program is I drag the following footage, raw footage, and then I save the auto tracks separately into WVM or whatever the format there is, so that I have the separate auto tracks. The reason why I do it, because Sony Vegas 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 seems legit, but the editing program does not import the auto soundtrack for some reason. It only imports the actual video itself, but no soundtrack, which is a pain in the ass. So the good thing about doing what I'm doing now, which you're seeing on the screen, is it imports the auto track separately, but if there's a little problem when I edit it, or the auto track doesn't sound that good, I can edit the soundtrack separately, and when I do import the auto track, 5 tracks comes up, which is very handy. So I can edit it, the soundtracks, separately and it won't harm the others. And so in this case I use Audacity, which is a free program to use, very good. And the other sound editing program I use, which is WavePower. I don't really use WavePower or sound editing much because I don't need to, but in this case sometimes I do have to use it, to use WavePower. So once all the auto soundtracks are all separate and I've done all of them, I close it down. Then the next step is to open up my editing program software, which in this case I use Sony Vegas Pro 13. I used to use 12, but now I use 13. I use Sony Vegas for most of the time, 100%. I use it all the time. The second editing program I use is Power Director 9, but I haven't used it in quite some time now. Anyways, once the Sony Vegas Pro is opened, then I import the following alphabet footage in alphabet order, basically from the intro, the clips, the raw footage, and then I add my outro at the very last step. So you should be seeing now is me importing my intro, then the following video clips, and importing the sound clips. As you can see on your screen, I'm just dragging and dropping it into place. Once I've finished importing all the following clips and stuff, as you see, then I delete some of the soundtracks that I don't need. In this case 5 soundtracks come out for each time I import it, but in this case I only need 1, so I just delete the rest and just keep the 1 for now, as you can see. Once the following clips are fully in place and just basically together, I make another new video track on the top of that, and then I import my custom Empire24453 logo, which is kind of just wordings and it's transparent. I put it at the end of my intro, and then I put it and then I just scroll it down to the beginning of my outro. Then I open up the thing and then I remove the word to the bottom right corner of the screen. So when you watch my video, you will see Empire24453 transparent logo on the right bottom of this screen. In this case, that's already been made. I just need to drop it and drag it into place. Once that's following done, then I will go and locate where my template banner is for my outro, and I just put it at the end and just leave it there for now, and I will come back to that later. Then the next step, which is the most important, is the actual video effects and sound effects. This will make the video more unique and more enjoyable. And so in this case I'll be adding a royalty-free music at the beginning of my video and to the end of my video. So I will go and locate where all my royalty-free uncopyrighted songs there are. They're available to download free on YouTube or websites. Just make sure is when you upload it, the description of the music or who made it will be in the description. Make sure that is really in the description. I'll go and pick some of the songs. So I'll go through and pick what song that is suitable for what this video is all about. Sometimes it takes me 10 minutes or more just to pick what song that I really want. Once I have picked the song, then I drag it into place, and then I put it right at the beginning where my intro start, and then I will then cut it in half where the intro finishes, and in this case the rest of the video, the soundtrack of the music, I lower the volume so that way it's not so loud when you guys are trying to hear my voice over East Turkish and the actual game itself from Grand Theft Auto. Once I added the music effect into place, I do not know if you're watching that part yet, but I'll make sure when I edit this behind the screen edition, it will be in place. The next step is the most importantly, which in this case I nearly forgot to add it. So I will add my voice-over talk, which I done early on separately to the game, which is a very long soundtrack. So I import that under the music, and I add it into place. And as you can see, or I can see, it looks fine, and I don't need to edit it. I add it in place. Then I need to fix up the following things. Like I notice that the music is slightly loud, so I have to lower it a bit more so that my talk of my voice is at a reasonable rate, and no problems regarding that. Once that's in place, the next step is to add my outro, and I think I already add the kind of a template banner outro thing to the end of my video already, which in this case it looks good. So now I will add the following thumbnail images in place. To do so, I will go and locate my last banner images I used from the last videos, which these videos already uploaded, and then I will in place it. So I do so is locating where my images are. I put it at the track higher, replace it, and then I resize the images so that it fits in the box easy enough. So you just go through and just replace it in the box with no ease at all. Then I do it again with the second image and put it to the left, and I resize it so it fits in the box perfectly with no ease at all. Then I will go through and check if some things I need to redoing. So I just check the video in a couple stages to see it's good, and then you see on the video, and then what shall do after that is then to copy the following where we lower it for music. I copy it and paste it, and I'll put it towards the end of my video. I will replace it at the beginning of my outro, so the music will basically finish when the outro about to start. Then I will do is I find that the music is slightly too long, and it's too long to be put at the end. So I just find the place where I can cut the video in half, and then once I find a specific place where I'm happy, I cut it in half, and then I delete part of it, and then the music is, you know, bit smaller and whatnot, and I will check if the sound needs to be lower or higher. In this case it looks perfectly good. So righto, once that is perfectly fine, then I'll go and add my outro music. So in this case I go and located the file where most of my good file equipment is installed. I'll go and look for that, and so I will pick what song I really want, and in this case I took about 2 minutes to pick what song I want, and then I decided to just use my normal music, and so I'll go and located that. The following clip about in the import is the same outro that I'd done for the Empire24453 channel, and I decided to do one for my channel as well. So I input the following track. In this case a video comes with it, but I just don't need a video clip, so I just import the track, I delete the video part of it, then I drag the sound music thing to under my template of where the actual thing is, and I don't change that. I mean, I just leave it as is, and then I will just fiddle and faddle around that location to see if it's alright. And then I just decided to you know, just drag the sound clip a little bit more into the actual other sound clip so that it overlays a bit, because it will start playing when the video is just not quite finished, and then it goes on to the next part, and then it keeps carrying on, and then you've got the outro part. So the outro part where you just listen to music, and you just click on the following 2 links or subscribe button right there, which will be the same on this behind the screen edition video that you're watching right now. So Once that's fully done, I will go through to ATP to check everything's alright. I will try and save step by step each way. I usually save because sometimes Sony Vegas crashes on me and it's a pain in the ass when I have to restart it all over again. So I just save about every time I do something, and yeah, once everything is completely done and I'm happy with the specified with the following clips, then it comes down to the rendering part. When I usually do the rendering part, I usually render it but leave the computer, and I just leave the computer with Sony Vegas open, and I just leave it, I just go away and leave it and come back once it's finished. And I usually do that when I've got something else to do, like eating my dinner, where I can eat my dinner and watch the television while it's rendering. The rendering usually takes me about an hour depending on what settings I have. I usually have it at 1080p all the time, but there's different kind of 1080p settings. In this case I'll be using the lowest 1080p settings, because the reason why, because as you can see now, I am rendering this video out plus recording it at the same time. In this case I'm really surprised that my computer hasn't overheated and blown up of this situation. And it just render it and record it perfectly just as good. So when it comes down to the rendering, which you will see what kind of settings I use, and I will save it to my desktop. The desktop is actually my solid state drive, and I just put a random name down for now when I save it, and then the rendering part begins. And I will do is, the rendering part did take me around 59 minutes in total. You won't be watching this video for 59 minutes. Basically will happen that I just going to fast forward it to about 2 minutes, so this rendering for you guys will be very quick indeed. So this rendering will take me around 49 minutes, and in that time, which is the truth, I went and see what's on the television through my EPG. I watched Sheep to Shaun, a children's program. I remember that program. I haven't seen it in years, since I was a child. Ate my salad dinner, which is fish and salmon, to be honest, and it actually finished at 7:25 my time. Once it's fully finished and rendered, I usually not fully close down Sony Vegas, but what I do then is I minimize Sony Vegas, and I actually re-watch the actual video to check for any errors or any problems, which I will record for this part too. What I'm doing for this is checking from A to P to find anything wrong regarding black screen, because sometimes when I render a video and then we watch it or something, it records nothing, just black screen. The reason why sometimes you get an error where there's no black screen, because when you minimize Sony Vegas when it's rendering and you're just doing other things like Google search, the media and the media files can be offline, so it causes to have black screen throughout the video. I already had some of that problems all the time, so I had to re-render it. In this case I have around 3 videos on my channel that I couldn't redo it because I already deleted the raw footage beforehand, and so that's a pain in the ass, but okay. Once I'm satisfied with the full details and the full video, then I go and delete the save files and the raw footage and whatnot, so that I got more space to do it, to record more videos in the later stage. I rename the video, and I replace it, and we just copy and paste, cut and paste to where the rest of my videos are located on my hard drive, and then it's there all ready to be uploaded onto YouTube. But I'm not quite finished there yet in this behind the screen edition video. What I'm about to show you now is how I edit it and create the thumbnail for my channel. This is very simple, in fact. In this case I'll be using Photoshop CS5, and you'll be seeing now is I'm just going to re-edit it the following image that already saved it and keep using a while ago, so you won't be seeing me making a full one from the beginning. So I'll go to my where the file is located, I open it up, and then what I do in this case is to change the episode number, in this case from 10 to 11. Then I import the images and the background image. In this case I'll be importing 2. I'll resize it, make it bigger, and then I will change the number like I said. Then I will then what I do is pick what image I want. See, like I said, I imported 2, but I can't make up my mind which is better. Once I have picked what image I like, and I'm happy with the specified respect, then I import the right police department logo in place. The one I have now is LCPD, but I want the Bayside one because this video is all about Bayside. I import it, put it in place, make it bigger, click OK, double click it to put it in place. Then I go to this right hand corner, so I'll make it a little bit transparent. Then I'll go and save the image, not actual save project, but save the full image. So I save it, located where the proper selections, where the thumbnail images are located on my hard drive, and then I will save it in high maximum pixels. Once that's done, and then I shut down Photoshop. In this case I usually save it, but in this case I just click no because I don't want to save it, because I literally don't, because this is just the one thumbnail that I'll be using and what not. And then I have the full clips and photo all ready to be transferred to my portable hard drive for me to upload. I do not upload from my home because I have the world's shittiest internet in the world. I explain that many times in my other videos, but what I do is I take it to college where I study full-time this year, not part-time. Sorry, part-time this year, not full-time, and I upload it on the internet up here, which will take around 10 minutes or 20 minutes depending on the day to upload this 25-minute video. As you can see, you won't be seeing the uploading part, no way. You won't be seeing that, unfortunately, but it doesn't take long to upload here. While it's uploading, I will write down all the following things I need to put down in my description, like the social media and then other links to other things, and then I will add the copyrighted information about the songs and the credits to those people for the songs that are added on the specific video. When I do upload it, I make it private, and then I will, once it's finished uploading, then I edit some things that the custom overlays links to my outro, and then I add it to the public list and the whole public can see it, and then I add it to my social media networks, and it's fully done. So like I said, you won't be seeing the actual uploading part because it's going to take too long, and yeah, you don't really want to see that because everyone knows that step. So indeed. Anyways, that is basically it behind the scenes of what I actually do. And just remember that BaysideGamers.com is my site, and if you're interested in joining, join today. You'll be seeing it right on your screens right now. It's a unique site. A total of 10 members today. Just remember that I need to remove one of the threads because someone posted a thread in the wrong selection. It's a pain in the butt. Someone posted a video, one of my videos up there, saying, "Oh, what a great video, man!" And then he posted under members introducing bar, and I'm like, you need to post it in the creative non-topics entertainment selection. But I can't get online at the moment for some reason. So feel free to enjoy Bayside Gamers. For all the updates and description and whatnot will be on that specific channel. And then I move over and you'll be seeing my channel. So this is Empire24453. Thanks for watching on this one off-cat edition of what I do with the step-by-step of how I edited all these videos and whatnot. This video what you see now from A to B, this is how I do it all the time. This is the same unique thing I do every time I do edit the video. So I like to say that doing this video is different. I mean, this recording and editing a video that's all about recording, editing a video is different. I wonder if it would work if I would record a video about editing that video, but recording that edit video goes on like a mirror does. Seems legit, but that's not going to happen, to be honest. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope you learned some good information, and some of you guys now know the answers to what recording software and program that I use, and this is about it. To be honest, guys, I look forward to creating these videos in the future, and I hope you subscribe in the future and join my site. So it's been a pleasure, and this is I'm about to sign out, and thank you for watching.